I face down here. Let me move that around. Hello. And we'll go right here. I like that there. There we go. Okay. Um, interesting day to start. We had the market really, sell off yesterday or the day before. We kind of pushed back down again. Maybe we made a low right here and we're trying to get back up. Let's see if we can get some calls right or longs right here. Let's give this a second. We got a chance here to go long. Now the ATR is still crazy high. We're sitting at 28, 20, yeah, 28 or so. So really, really high ATR. Um, see if we can, oh, where's my entry? Jeez. Bad entry there. My entry should have been right about there. There's 140, 180, 160, 200. Okay. 350. 4, 5, 610, 830, 900, 1,000. $990, 1,100. We'll take 1,270 on that one. And that passes our Topstep eval. So that was insanity. Holy cow. So we are up $3,000 in our Topstep 50K eval. We just made 1,500 bucks in, I don't know, how long are we in here? 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 30 seconds of streaming. So really fast there. When the ATR is high like it is, this is going to give you the opportunity to make and lose a ton of money. Um, and so let me adjust this really fast. And so on days like today, we have to be crystal clear about what our entries are, what our rules are, and what we're looking for. Because when we see it, we have to capitalize. I could have made a little bit more money on this trade as it gapped, or not gapped, but it rolled down here. I hit my buy button, but it did not respond fast enough, so I got in pretty much at the open price. And then price, luckily for me, ran straight up past this double top, and then we ended up exiting somewhere up here. So I ended up making $1,200, almost 13, maybe it was like 1,300 bucks on that specific trade, which puts our P&L for the day. Hold on, I'll show you. Account summary at 1432, which puts us over. Yes, that was a $1,200 trade. Puts us over 53,000 in that account. So we passed that Topstep account in basically 4 trades. Really, it was just 2 big ones. Remember, we had that one yesterday that was $1,700, but we had lost like 500 before that, so that was a plus 12. And then just now we got a plus 12, and then we had a plus 140, I believe, as well. So we were able to pass that eval in just 4 trades in 2 days, in about 30 minutes or so of trading. So really, really good stuff there. Really good stuff there. Really can't complain about that. Market is having itself a day right now, so we'll see where that kind of takes us. But off to a really good start. What's good, Todd? What's good, Todd? All right. So not bad. We'll take a $1,200 trade there. Really nice there. So the first 5 minutes, able to make 1432. Nice. We'll take that. Missed that one. Just got here. Yeah, Todd, we just made, we're up for the people who just joined. 1,400 bucks in our account. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Sorry. Um, oops, sorry. I'm all over the place now. My bad. So right there. This. All right. P&L for the day is 1432. You guys can see that right here. And then we have passed our Topstep eval at 53,000 after commissions. So really, really good trading there. Super solid on my end. So let's see if we can continue to trade some good stuff here. I guess it doesn't matter if I have my tabs open. This software is so It's so touchy. Hold on. There we go. We can leave the tabs open. That's fine. Okay. Move this down. And all right. So no more trading in that account, obviously, right? Let's go ahead and jump over to a different account and get some work in here. So let's go here. And maybe we'll just trade for a little bit today, not a whole lot, since we've already hit our profit goal. Okay, I don't want to be live for just 10 minutes. All right, so let's look for some shorts here. We're using OBS. Ty, I am using OBS. As you can see the icon right here, OBS. I would love to like live stream on TikTok too. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't know how to combine multiple streams. So that's a tech thing that I will have to figure out and learn at some point. All right, so very nice sell off here for the folks that are there that are waiting for this update, the buyers versus sellers. Obviously, I've been kind of killing with this and just an updated methodology of really the idea is to create support and resistance with just two candles. Okay, you can't create support and resistance off one candle. That's not how it works. You have to have at least a set of two. You need a place where price ceases to go up and then starts to come down, or a place where price is coming down, ceases to go down, and goes back up. This is real support and real resistance right here, and everything in between is very similar. Order block, kind of an order block launch. And so I'm going to have the update for you guys, but there are just a couple things that I want to get updated. So number one is going to be the average red green streak. This isn't a real time count, which is very frustrating. My specifications were very specific, but not followed, unfortunately. And so I don't have the exact chart that I want right here. So this needs to be real time. It needs to be updating pretty much every candle. There's that. And then what I want to do is track the average distance moved in points every time there's a new signal. Okay, and so we'll measure, the previous 15 or 20 or however many it is. Okay, but we're gonna track every time you get a seller's signal or a buyer's signal. How many points are we expecting to move? Um, and then from there, we can use that data to maybe get a look at what to expect on our next candle or so. Okay. So some updates to come. I have two different people working on it, which means I got to pay double to get this thing fixed. So we'll wait and see on that. Hopefully next week, the Monday will be the 23rd, 21st, 22nd, yeah, 23rd on Monday. So we'll have some trading there. Christmas Eve, there isn't going to be, there'll be some trading, but it'll be the market closes early and the volume will be probably pretty low unless something wild happens on Monday. So we'll keep an eye on that. Actually, I think, let me see if I can go to trading calendar. Let's do market calendar. Christmas. NYSE. Okay. So this is 2024. Okay. So Christmas, it's closed, which is fine. Christmas Day. I'm pretty sure that there was some, maybe it's not on here. I'm pretty sure there's a day where we have like a half day. And I'm pretty sure futures will be open, I think. I can't remember exactly. Either way, it's not worth trading. There should be no trading done on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, obviously. And then we'll get back into it. I need like a calendar or something. Let me see if I can open up like a calendar. Let's see. All right. Can I get this thing big? So Christmas Wednesday, markets back open, markets open, and then Monday markets will be regular. Tuesday markets, I think they'll be open normally, and then obviously on the New Year's there'll be nothing, and so we'll have basically Monday, some of Tuesday, maybe Wednesday and or maybe Thursday and Friday potentially. And then the 30th will be normal, 31st will be interesting, and then the first obviously will be the New Year's Day. So there'll be some interesting things going on. We'll have to just kind of wait, watch, and see. Um, we'll have to just give it a second and see what happens. But we will definitely have some trading next week. not Christmas Day, not Christmas Eve. So Tuesday, Wednesday, probably no trading. Probably maybe some paper trading just to keep the muscles. But that Thursday we'll have stuff, and then that Friday we'll have something, and then Monday and Tuesday of next week of 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks later, we'll have something, and then there'll be a New Year's. So we'll see. We'll certainly see. And we'll go from there. All right. So put the predictor model back on. One thing I am tinkering with on the predictor model is taking off the channel. I don't even know if I can. I guess I can't think like this. I'm considering taking the channel off, and maybe just keeping like the midline or something, and then just using our sellers and buyers tags to create the structure that we need. I'm considering that. I think that the lines can get a little much, especially once you start adding a bunch of stuff to it. We have just a lot going on in here. I'm considering getting rid of that. I'm also considering getting rid of the stop loss and the entry zone and just using the take profit. And the reason for this specifically is I don't particularly even use the take profit. I also don't use the entry zone as much as I could. A lot of times when we're looking for trades, they get pretty close. They either get close, they get halfway in, or they completely exceed the zone, then it flies through. So it's not necessarily the greatest use of brain power to try and wait for price to get all the way down into here because it might get close, which that's a good entry right there. It could get into here. It's really hard to time. What we're really looking for is just the price target. So how likely are we to get this price target? It doesn't look very likely considering we've got a bunch of resistance right there and right there. Now price could fly through it because it's a 1-minute chart, so we're not really expecting much, but I'm considering taking this off as well. And so the model would look something like this, bare bones, but then it also, let's see if we get the channels off of here. So you guys will have to let me know what you prefer. The reason I like the channels is it gives me some context as to where price is. Now VWAP can do the same thing. Here's VWAP all the way down here. It can do the same thing. But I like to have just a little bit of like, okay, where are we in grand scheme of things? Like, is price trading where it should be? Is it not? So I guess I'll probably keep the channels on. I'll just take off the entry and stop loss because that stuff isn't useful because most of you guys take massive L's beyond the stop loss anyway. All right, so sellers right here. Okay, I'm kind of thinking I like a short. I missed it. I missed my entry on this one. Not that it would have been a great trade anyway, but I definitely missed my entry on this one. All right, so if I was going to get there, it would have been there. May keep pushing up here. Ty, it might. We might keep getting a push. We'll see. Looks like my latency is a little bit behind. Let me see. 34, 38. It's like 5 seconds, I think. 40. It's like 6 seconds. So, and it's on the lowest setting it could possibly be. You're kidding. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, our price building up here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Come on, Mike. Hey. By the way, good morning. Good morning, Ron. Okay, Ron, you like it? Okay, cool. Okay. We can keep it on there. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. We can keep it on. All right, so nothing here. Okay. Be patient. All right. So kind of looking for price to get out of this little region. Oops, right here. Looks like this is kind of the range. And so we'll see. Let's go to a 5-minute chart, see kind of where we are. Now, that doesn't really give me any help. let's zoom out on the 15 because we're not at all-time highs, obviously. We're kind of recovering from what happened yesterday. No problem. Um, let's see. All right. So we're trading inside this zone here and looks like a little bit of a support right there. So same level. We'll see where price wants to go. Let's look at the 4-hour for just a second. Okay. So price rebound, it touches this 20, basically 21,000. Price just completely denies going lower than this. Price rolls back up, which is great. So that's nice. Now, let's see where price wants to go here because if we're going to use potentially this level, basically where we are right now, that could be resistance. Price touched here, price blew through here, but then rebounded off this level here. It sliced through the last time it got close, but it did touch there, so that's something. Doesn't look like it's going to hold very well though. So let's see what we have here. Let's go back to our 1-minute chart. We got price kind of trickling up, but nothing to really speak of. So we'll be patient here and wait and see what we can get. See what we can get here. Good morning to all and everyone. Expense. Oh, all right. Let's see what we got. See what we got today. Okay, nice little rejection off of this high. So that's nice. Let's see if we can carry this into some more shorts. I really don't know if I like to take anything, if I want to take anything like until price gets below here, maybe into here. That'd be something. But it looks like we could even get price to like kind of launch from this point. If we reject it all the way down here, we could be ready for price to pop up again. So let's see what we get. And let's see what happens here. All right. So, ooh, sell tag. That's interesting. I think we're gonna get some longs here. I really do. I just don't know if we're gonna get anything quick. So price has made kind of a new bit of a high right there. We've touched that level a few times. All right. Let's just wait and see. So nothing really to trade at this point on this chart just yet. You got to give it a little bit more room to work and give it time to shake around, and then eventually, let's go bottom right with that. We'll get a nice little move here. Stop doing that. I can't have it again. All right. Uh-oh, don't do that. Okay. All right, there goes price. So nice. Very good. Now let's just see what happens on this next candle here. This obviously this thing making a move like this. Market's going green now, which is nice. That's good. Looking at this, when we have this big old candle that occurs, okay, what we have to do is one of two things. We have to decide if we want to take this move. I kind of do, so we decided that. The next thing is how big of a pullback should we expect? Last time we had a candle that was triple, quadruple the size, we had like this huge pullback, like a 250. This one was massive. Obviously, the ATR is still quite high at 22. So let's see if we can wait for a decent pullback and then go ahead and get in on this trade. If it doesn't pull back, then I can't take it. And I'm thinking pullback back down to this 359 level. It might not give us that, but this is the safest way to trade this kind of movement is we have to give it a lot of room. So price did come down. Let's see if it comes down a little further. And if it gets into this region right here, then we can take it that 364 to 359 region. We can take this trade. If it doesn't get there, then like that, it just is what it is. Okay, about 5 seconds behind. Fine. All right. So price did give us a nice little reversal. I don't think it gave me enough to be convinced that I would want to get in on this trade, considering now about halfway down is a pretty good spot for a reversal. So super solid there. Let's see if we can get price to give us something else again. There we go. Maybe that was the chance. Ooh, that was fast. Maybe that's going to be the chance. Let's go trade. We'll go buy if we can get price to get down to there. We can't. We're not going to. We're not going to be able to get this move here. We're not going to get this trade off. That's fine. It happens. But damn. All right. Hmm. I know it doesn't look like it, but we're about 17 points away from this entry. It doesn't look like it, but we are. Talia, the ATR is high as hell. The markets are moving. Um, anytime that we get, let's see if we can go like right here. We need a 16-point pullback. That's nuts. We're not going to get that. And I'm not afraid to miss this move. I know that this probably was an easy entry for us. This one happened too fast, this one. And this one didn't give us enough. But anytime that we almost got a wick test right there, almost. This would be the wick test right here. We almost got that. Anytime that we get a bunch of just market movements, like we got, so on Wednesday, we talked about the Fed meeting and what that was going to do to the markets. We got interest rates to get cut. Now, most people consider interest rates getting cut a positive thing, but the market didn't take it that way, and so we sold off, and that there could be more interest rate cuts to come in the next in 2020, 2025. So those are on the table still. That's number one. Okay, I'm gonna have price coming down here. Let's wait for it. Pop up, and that's 10 points right there. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, it's not coming down. That's for sure. Almost a 20-point move up. Jeez. So we're gonna wait on this one. Good for the markets though. Really good for the markets. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. All right. See? And I don't really have a problem, and I don't really care to wait out this move here. Obviously, we're not going to get green candles forever, so we'll get some reds in here, and we'll see where price wants to, how it wants to respond. We just might have to wait a few minutes for it to get there. These are all quality. Well, these would be tough to get into. This is a quality trade. This one was quality too if you stayed around, like you caught it. We can keep going up. Wow. Here's a wick test right here. Um, if price were to come back, we would get that wick test right there. So we would need price to push up, pull back down to this 411 spot, and then run from there. I don't know that we're going to get that. We have price making new highs. Yeah, we're not going to get that at all. So we'll be patient there. And again, we don't really want to chase anything. I'm not even looking for shorts. What I'm looking for is for price to make a high and then eventually kind of make a low and then trade off of that and see what's more likely. This is really nice movement. This is fantastic. This is exactly what you want to see from price, is a nice recovery in the markets. But we got to wait and find and kind of figure out where price wants to be. Let's get this off the chart for now. So we're here, okay, maybe up to here, this 21.6. And then we had this big old sell-off over here on Wednesday, so which is basically right next to all-time highs. So 22,000. So 22,300. So we're 1,100 points away. We're not going to get that today. but we might have a chance. All right, in a next week or so. Well, next week might be tough. We'll see if we get a little Santa rally. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if we can get like a Monday, Tuesday, just complete blitz of the market. That'd be sick. All right, so that was a chance to get in right there. That pullback. I didn't take it obviously because we didn't take the trade. I was chit chatting. But let's see. Ran through our buy zone pretty good. Okay, that was like the first one in a few minutes that we got a chance to really hold on. Hopefully somebody took that in the chat. That was a really good trade. All right. Market is absolutely just scorching right now. We are just on fire. All right, let's see what we got here. Market's nicely recovering. Nice, nice. Okay. See if we can get ourselves a decent little move back down here. And if we don't get a move here in just a second, I'm going to jump over to some swing options that I had on. Let's see. Okay, so pull back a bit. We got a big pullback here, no pullback here. Man, now it's like, do we really want to get in on this thing? I don't know. All right, so there's price. Waiting around. Push up. Is this going to be our high, or are we going to keep rolling? If we keep rolling, we keep rolling. It's cool. I'm cool with that. All right. Let's see if I can get into my oh shit. Sorry guys. My paper trading account on Thinkorswim. Because I'm streaming on my phone, I think I'm not sure if I can get into it while I'm streaming here. It might ask me for a verification code. Let's see. We're in. All right, let's see how these played out. Okay. Paper account. I'm gonna check this really fast, then we'll get into that. All right, so upper wick and bottom wick here on this candle, kind of an indecisive piece here. I don't know that I want to keep going on longs right here, but if price keeps going, price keeps going. So that's great. The reason I want to check these positions is, well, at one point I was getting crushed, and now we have at least a little bit of profit here. So we have Roku in the money, which is good, and we'll probably that one's up 32%. We're gonna go ahead and close that one down. Let's go ahead and close this. Put the limit order. And we'll do that. Review, send. Positions. All right, we'll close that one out at 344. We're up. Let's see. We're down in both of these currently. Up on the day, but down. So up 440. Nice. But we're still down about 200 bucks. So we'll see. Palantir is up 20% on the day, but it didn't move early enough. So we'll see if we can get that one. And then DocuSign is down 9%. And I have a feeling that one's not going to get any better. We just saw Google released a competitor, it feels like. So we'll see. That one probably isn't going to work out too well for us. We'll keep an eye on that one. All right. Keep an eye on that one. And then a small one, nice tie. Good work. Good work. Okay, so here goes price crashing down. All right, now I'm gonna let this candle chill out. Sellers decided to step in at some point. Where is that point? Why did they step in right there? What's unique about that peak? If I put a line there, what am I gonna run into? Nothing. Okay. All right, so nothing special about that exact spot. I don't think. Let's see if we can get. I don't like longs here right now. I'm not calling for shorts. I want to see this next candle open up. So this thing holds pretty good. Now, again, if this next candle opens up red and runs down, not great. If it opens up green and pushes up, we could go short. It kind of gave me that. Now it's giving me both. Let's see what the bigger move is, and that'll tell us what price is trying to do here. All right, so if we're down here, let's see where we can find some support. I'm thinking right there maybe. And it looks like potentially right here. If that's going to be our support for price to then pop up here, that could be an easy trade for us to take along here. But if it doesn't, it runs through this thing, then we could have some nice little shorts on. Price might pop up again, we want to go short. So let's see. See what we got. See what we got here. Okay. Happy to have you guys here and watching. If you haven't already, make sure you like the live stream and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But let's keep it rolling. All right. Okay. I want to see a decent little pop up here, and then I would probably go short. But if I don't get it, I don't get it. I'm gonna put this right there. I'm gonna sell two if it gets up there, but I'm gonna maybe move this around a little bit. If price got up there and touched that, that'd be crazy. But I might have to close that one down. Okay. All right, let's get rid of that. All right, so pretty good here. It looks like price is respecting that level. Kind of arbitrary level. Body of a candle, wick of a candle. All right. So we'll see what this is going to turn into. Looks like my calls are probably coming down. That was a good time to get out of that. Roku. I trade Roku really well. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Nice bit of choppiness, but we'll say we're getting through it. Okay. What do we like to see? All right. So price eats up. Let's assume this candle holds. Price eats up this price action. Now, I obviously we see this top right here. So I do expect. Well, we're going to find out. I would expect price to pull back a bit, and then we can go long off this. So let's. I'm going to delete this one. Let's wait, watch, and see. Let's wait for the pullback. It might be big. I don't know. It might be small. Let's wait for it. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna go long right there. I think I might have gotten a little soon, but we'll see. There's 130, there's 90, 40, 100. Okay. All right, so now we got price dancing at this level here. We got a pretty good spot, about a point, maybe 2 points early, so pretty solid. Could have been a tad better, but all things considered, pretty good. Looks like we're gonna get price to extend down a little bit more. Okay. 310, 340, 360. Let's see if we can get price to bounce. If we can't, we have to exit this trade. If we can, then we'll keep moving. Let's see what we got. Okay, we can get price to pop up here a little more. That'd be nice. 270, we're down. 280. Okay, let's see what this next candle wants to do for us. Doesn't look like it's going to get much better. Okay, is this going to be our bottom right here? Let's see. We're down 4. I understand that. 480. Yeah, we're pushing our limit here. 350. We're still being patient. Damn, down 50, down 130. Oh, we were close. I should have exited that trade right there. Wow. I can't believe that worked out. 280 on that. 340 on that. Wow, pretty good. So that was tricky. Everything about this trade I liked. It just took longer than I wanted it to. And so this is a really strong level right here. Whatever this is, price, we got sellers all the way up here. We have buyers all the way down here. So this is going to be tricky. We're going to be in a little bit of a range for a minute. Let's see. We had to hold that one a little longer than I wanted to, but thanks, Ron. Being patient with some of these trades is a little bit more difficult than I'd like, but what I did notice on this trade was that we were holding a common spot, kind of like this right here. We dipped down a little further, but basically we held that spot right there, which wasn't too far from my entry, and so I thought, okay, like we can hold on to this one a little bit. The way I could have maybe taken risk off the table would have just been to go with one contract. That would have been probably the more responsible thing. But again, we want to hit some decent trades and continue to get this account moving. So it's okay. We'll take two. Being at two contracts and having that much just upward and downward is nuts. We're at 26 on the ATR still. So really interesting there. Looks like we have a chance to really go short right here. I could have had a nice trade right there. I just wasn't aggressive enough. Wasn't aggressive enough. All right. Okay. So we'll continue to be patient here and we'll see what comes of it. Yeah, I think my trash came way earlier than I expected it to, like at like 6 a.m. or something, or 7, and I think I missed it. I'm kind of pissed about that. Got to do something about that. All right. They come that early. Ron, they typically don't. They typically come at like 10 or 11. Um, they come weird times. I don't know. I'm not sure why they came so early. All right, nice little dump off here. Let's see if we can get price to pop up and then we can get a pullback, our price to pop up here, and then we would take that short into into our back into our channel. I do like the channel a lot. I like the fact that it just kind of helps me see where price is, how far we extended. Are we trading kind of in the junk a little bit? I do like the channel a lot. Just the average range of price, but I really like it. All right, so we got buyers and sellers sitting right here. I see all that. Okay, let's see. I kind of like a short here. I want to see price push up first. If we get that, then I can go short. If we get price to push down first, then we're going to get a long. Okay, there's our push down. So no opportunity to go short right here. Let's see if that level is going to mean anything. Let's wait. They come not that early typically, but they do come. They come inconsistently. Now the thing about where I live is it's a newly built neighborhood. Um, Wife and I, Sarah, got to build our house, which is pretty cool. Got to do a lot of little neat things with it. But there are a bunch of dumpsters scattered around, and so if we do have any smelly trash, we kind of just toss it in there. So we'll see what I have to do. But it's cold as hell, and I really don't feel like being outside. I really don't feel like being a trash man. But if I have to, I have to. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. Price bouncing. That's good. Okay. All right. So same deal as last time here. Price basically have a bunch of buyers just willing to step in. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. So let's see if we can get a pullback. Still long right there. Very aggressive here. I think price could easily jump back down on me, but I want to get in. Let's see if we can get price up to that 38 level, which would be pretty far. probably more realistically 29, which we're kind of there. See if we can get to that 38, which is up here, 36. There's 420, there's 470. $390, $340. Okay, look, looks like we're trying to get there and we just can't. So we'll close that one down, I think. Damn, we like barely made any money on that trade. Fuck, we were up like 400 bucks. Damn. All right, so solid trade. My management of the trade was not great. The 38 level was up here. The level I should have been looking at was 34. So I was 4 points off on my target, and that actually costed me 300 bucks. So shit. All right. Well, whatever. So we'll see. Now I'm not. This is a really strong level right here. So let's see if price can cross that and hold. If it can't, well then we have ourselves a nice little range. I kind of think we will, but it just might not be right now. Let's use this right here as well. Okay. Man. All right, if price is going to reject off these highs right here, reject, 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 then maybe trading down to this 499 level is going to be the one. ATR still super high at 23, so really nice. We'll keep it going though. We'll keep it going. Okay. Let's go sell right there. Maybe a tad early, but let's see if we get price to run. Up 70, up 50, 160. Okay, so it made its low. This isn't looking very friendly as price action goes. 50. We'll close it out. Not super excited about that trade. That puts us up 400 bucks on this account for the day. So +4 on that one. All right. Let's see if we can get some more coming here. I'm not. You guys can't see the P&L. You guys can see the total account balance, but you can't see. Pretend this account was basically at 49,000 even. That's the P&L. Okay, really good movement here. Price didn't go lower than it did before, but that's fine. All right. Let's see if we can get another little push here. Okay. Oh, I was gonna hit sell and I didn't. I should have hit sell. My entry would have been down here and it would have been a really solid trade. Woo-wee. That'd have been a great trade. I didn't believe in this one as much as I should have. I should have, I just didn't. So we have buyer stepping right there. Let's do like a white. All right. So I should have believed in this trade a little bit more than I did. And the reason for it is we had price really roll up here. And I was kind of thinking price would bounce and go long. It got up here. And once it like hit this level and pulled back, I should have been the key to get into this trade. Now, I don't necessarily think price is done going down. It can still continue this move down, to which we'll have another opportunity. But that was a really nice pullback that we had a chance to get in on. And if you look at it from where price is, that was a 21-point move. That'd been another $1,000 trade on the day. All right, so let's see if we can get a pullback here up to that white line. Probably is where I'm looking. Man, not close, but it didn't get there. Close, but it just didn't get there. All right, so tricky here. This isn't going to be a trade that I'm going to want, I don't think, unless price flies up some more. Let's see. Or unless we have buyer stepping at this level right here, which makes sense. Yeah. All right. Okay. If this thing were to come down and go red, I'd be surprised, shocked, and well, that would just be a mistrade by me. But I don't think we're gonna get that. So now we gotta wait. All right. So now we have buyers at least right here. So little reversal action right there. Let's see if we can get a price to pop down first, and then we can go long. Okay. Jumps up. Nope. Jumps up and pulls back. Nope. Nothing. 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 Doesn't really matter what happens on this candle here. We're gonna have to just wait. Okay. So still not a whole lot for us to trade here. Um, Not a whole lot for us to trade at this point. Okay. Okay, okay, and okay. All right, so we got price breaking through. So this level's irrelevant right here. Excuse me. Looks like this is going to be the level that we'll play off of. We could make sense for us to go long here, right? So let's see if we get price to jump down at the open on this next candle. If it comes down, we have a chance. If it goes up, well, then maybe we don't. But now we're seeing price really consolidate down into just this level right here. So sellers up here, buyers are down here. So buyers are a little bit lower. Let's see. Maybe we can get this green candle to fly through, and then we can maybe try and go retest that 25 level, and then maybe the 28, and then maybe my precious 34 that I somehow missed $400 on. So we'll see. We will see. Happy to have everyone here. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like the live stream and subscribe. I got some more content coming out. I want to put out some more support and resistance theory for you guys so that you can kind of see the way I see things a little bit better. We'll put out some more educational stuff as well, not just like pure trading content, or not just pure P&Ls for the day. So keep that in mind. Okay, I'm looking for a pullback here and then to go long. Maybe a pullback into this level right here, that 510. Bitch. Didn't give it to me. Why do you have the buy and sell indicator? Why do I have the buy and sell indicator? Lil Drew, that's, I'm not even sure what you mean. I'm not sure what part that you mean. All right, so there's our pullback, but we just don't have enough evidence that like this. Okay, so price is gonna fly here, no problem. Anytime price jumps up and then runs down, that's a lot of indecision. Not that you can't trade that, but when you get price movement like that, it can get very unpredictable quickly. It can be very hard to see which way price is going to go and then make money on that decision. And so it's just best to not risk anything. So ideally, when we're looking for a long trade, we want price to pull back first, then we get in. If we're looking for a short trade, we want price to pull up first, then we get in. If we don't get that, then it's really hard for us to trade. Now let's see if we can get a decent pullback here. That's not enough for how big these candles are. Even though it would have worked out, that's not enough. So let's see what we have here. Now we had price reject over here last time, and I was so just, I really wanted that 58 level bad, and I didn't get it. So we'll see. Yep, I got an ATR video coming out later today maybe. Let's see if I can get some edits on that. And then we'll put out some support and resistance stuff so you guys can see that. A lot of the support and resistance stuff lines up with the buyers, sellers tags on here because it's just how I see the markets. I see these as ranges that we can trade off of. And it took a little bit of evolving some of my thinking, but once you had enough wins and losses, you kind of have an idea of like, okay, this is how I want to trade. And it's obviously very, very profitable for us. So we're up about $2,000 today, which is nice. All right, so I don't know how to trade this yet. I don't know if I want to go long right here and price just zips up, or if I would want to like not get in this trade at all because price is going to fly back down. I don't know what I want to do with this candle. So there was obviously some sellers that jumped in the market and decided they wanted to push price down. Looks like that was their spot right there. And so let's see, this range just looks ugly. I'm not saying price can't break through it because when it does, we'll be there to jump in some longs, but this entire region right here just looks horrendous. So we're gonna wait and be patient on that. But that looks bad. And then also down here kind of looks like another region as well. And there's obviously some buyers and sellers that step in between that, but this is the region that we're seeing. I have no idea. Price pops up. Nope. Okay. And okay, we have a top wick right here, but we don't like, it wasn't tradable. And so there wasn't really an opportunity for us to take that. Like if price gives us enough of a move up, then we can like here's your sell zone. Here's where we're looking to get into price. That's not even close. What you don't want to do is miss. So you're going to miss profits. Anytime the market moves up or down, somebody bought here, somebody sold here, somebody bought here, somebody sold here, somebody bought here, sold there. Like people are making money all day in the markets, but not everybody's trading every candle. So we don't necessarily need to be um, trying to find every single spot. We just got to find our spot. And let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have an idea of where price is. Price makes a new high compared to everything else. I This is going to be really aggressive. I'm going to go long here if I get a pullback of any sort of value. I think price is going to pop. Yeah, I think so. Ooh, fast. So we're not getting any real pullbacks here. I can't trust that this. So imagine, let me measure it for you. Let's say we get in at this spot right here. If this thing pulls back to down here, that's 10 points. If you're trading 5 contracts, like you're cooked. That's over with. If you're trading 2 contracts, that's still a huge drawdown that you have to consider. And then you might just be wrong. You could have a case where price just goes completely down on you and you end up blowing an account. So we again have to find our spots and then just wait for price to either respond to it, do something about it, or we just don't trade. And right now, if I said that we really didn't trade this area much, you'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. It looks like shit. But yeah, it looks like shit. So let's see. All right, so price makes a low. I would like to see a short from up to here and coming back down, but we're not getting that. I'm not getting that. Let's see. Let us see. Let us see. But yeah, I'm actually really impressed with the way my buyers sellers indicator is looking so far. What I want is let's move it to the maybe middle right. Imagine I hit sell right there. That wouldn't be good. Middle, top right, up here. All right, no, let's go middle right. Okay. I need this to be updated, and I want to add just some average movements. So every time we get a streak of green or red candles, I want to see how far it's moving, and then from there we can play off of that. If we know that we're going to get 15 points of movement and we're going to get 2.5 candles, well that's something for us to. I'm looking at longs here. I'm not going to take it, but that's a decent pullback. Considering that's decent. ATR has to be off a cliff. And by off the cliff, we're at 16. I think I can choke up 1 contract. Famous last words. Be patient here, but I want to see some average movement too. The reason I want that is kind of like the ATR, but I want it to I want it to measure specifically like how many candles in a row are we getting, and then also how much movement is happening, so that we can take some of these trades. If we know that the average candle movement in a row is 20 points, and I get a 20-point candle, that might be something for me to look at and say, maybe we don't want to trade that right now. Or if I see a couple reds in a row and I see a green, maybe I should be aware of, okay, we're uptrending, maybe over here, like we're definitely uptrending over there, we're downtrending. So if we get a red candle, we can go long off of that. A lot of let's see if we can get a pop up here and we can go short. But I really would like to have some more anticipatory information in here that would give us a chance to really read the markets the right way. All right, so there's the pullback. And again, now we're in between. I don't like that, because if there's a wick, all that means the opposite side stepped in. So buyers step in right here, sellers step in right there, push price down, buyers push price up. Now we're back and forth, back and forth. So we'll have to just wait, watch, and see what happens. But at this exact moment, like there's just not a whole lot for us to trade just yet. So we'll be patient. Got 13 of you guys watching. Really appreciate it. Usually these go about an hour. We get that about amount. So if you guys are new, like the video, subscribe to the channel, put out some more content here. Currently we're up. This is $400 in this account. We're up just shy of $2,000 on the day. So good day of trading. But I would love for price to get outside of this. And maybe even that, like this range right here. But we're not going to get, I don't know if we're going to get that anytime soon. Prices found a little equilibrium. We're like, okay, markets are up, which is good. Let's see, futures are up, obviously. Let's see, MSTR is back a little. It's down huge yesterday. It's going to need about 25% to get back. So we'll see on that. See on that. Okay. Okay. All right. So I don't know. I don't know. Right here, maybe it's like a pretty good spot. So I got kind of like this range right here. That looks good. That looks like we could be coming down. Let's see. That looked like a decent pullback. Almost no time. You had to have your finger on the button to get that one. But that looked like a decent. That looked like the best pullback we've seen headed into a red candle. That was really solid. All right, so let's wait, watch, and see what happens here. And if we get a buy tag somewhere down here, a buyer's tag, we're kind of getting one candle. And so it looks like sellers are basically saying price is not going higher than this. Buyers are trying to basically plead and make sure price doesn't go lower than where it is right now. But we have a lot more red candles up here than green candles. And so let's see if we can catch something. Okay. Now we'll go long off this. All right. So bottom right here, made a top, we're pushing up. All right. If we get a pullback, we can go long. If we get a pullback. All right, we'll go long right there. I don't feel great about it, but that's where we're sitting. All right, we're up 90, up 120, 165, 285. See if we can get higher than that 25 level. That'd be key. There's 5, there's 6, 615. We'll take 585 on that one. Had a little bit of room to go, but that puts us up. Hold on, I'll show you guys. I can add a little more on that. That puts us up in this account $981. So almost 2 grand on this account so far. Or 2 grand, almost almost $1,000 on this account. That puts us up almost, that puts us up 2,500 bucks for the day. All right, let's see if we can get some building here and we can get another long. So we need price to pull back here, and then we can go ahead and take another long position. I like our bullish movement here. Is that all we're gonna get? I need the price to jump down big first. There it is. Oh no. All right, this thing has to run for me. 180, 270, bad fill, but we're gonna get, there's 690. I have to get out of that trade because of the rules of this account. But there you guys go. There's 1433. Almost $3,000 today in trading profits in the first hour of trading here. So really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. And I could have had more on this trade. Like I definitely could have held, not, I wouldn't have held this long, but I would have held a little bit longer, probably made another $1,000 on this account. But we're trading our Topstep 50K accounts, and we have a consistency rule we have to follow. We can't go above that. And so solid trading for the day. We only use 2 and 3 contracts, so super good stuff. But we'll have to let this one chill out. So that is all we're gonna have for today. Unfortunately, it's all we got. I want to keep these to about an hour every time I go 2 hours of trading or more, or about an hour and a half, hour and 10 minutes or more. I start taking really shitty trades, and I had to like go back and watch the videos to understand that, like, why the fuck am I winning like my first 4 to 7 trades and then losing the next 2 or 3 or 4? It's just too much. Like if I trade just 1 hour a day, we're gonna have a ton. So just shy of $3,000 of profits today that you guys were able to see, and we were able to take some high quality trades. So again, we're gonna continue to refine. We're gonna continue to see things